Hello, Just Too Good here with my annual Most Wanted LEGO Sets of Summer video. As you can tell, in 2024 I haven't been as active, and that's because I've begun pursuing my dream of being a filmmaker. I've spent most of this year working on ideas for a script for my first film. On my spare time, I've had much more interest in film than LEGO. I feel I need to study film from around the world and from different times to really perfect my film. But that does not mean I don't like LEGO anymore. I just want you to understand why the list might not be as big this year. There's still plenty of exciting sets. You might be surprised by what's missing out, but let's get straight into the list. Starting off the list, as much as I want to love LEGO Dreams, I hate to say it, but maybe LEGO gave us too much to begin with. I was overwhelmed by the eclectic variety of thematic genres Dreams has given us, where it almost lacks consistency, despite the fact that the color palettes are, well, ugly. I'm sorry. However, Castle Nocturna captures a specific artist style which I've never seen in a LEGO playset before. MC Escher. I really love how they have the pathways on walls, how this can be set up on a side wall and give us a completely different building appearance. It's the ultimate snot playset. The minifigures are great, especially since I don't have any of the rest of the summer wave and don't plan on getting that. Robot World is a super fun LEGO city set. I'm a sucker for LEGO coasters, and the theming of this is excellent and distinct. God, I love the color scheme with the lime green tracks and all. And of course, the frickin' Exoforce remake slaps. Unnecessary, but infinitely welcome. It's a great $100 price tag. I'm just wondering where I'll display this since it takes up so much space. After the absolute banger Botanical Garden last summer, LEGO Friends has another this year with the Castle Bed and Biscuit. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a perfect $100 set that gives me the vibes of the classic revival architecture of Hudson Valley, which is an aesthetic I fell in love with as I fell in love with Just Too Red. She lives in that area. The front exterior has a lovely color scheme. I love the light flesh mixed with the palatable gray, blue, and white mix. The interior is less unique but still lovely in how many rooms it manages to cover without coming off too compact. Again, could use a little more space. The standout for me is the bathroom with a lovely tub build, something I rarely see from LEGO. For an honorable mention, whatever the hell LEGO Star Wars is doing. For the 25th anniversary, they're going all out with original LEGO Star Wars creations. I don't mind something like that with Star Wars as opposed to Sonic, since Star Wars gets a billion sets per year anyways and has covered so much ground. I love how this set has friggin' Jedi Bob. Yellow skin and all. I love this Darth Falcon set, which has some hilarious variants like Darth Jar Jar, Evil C-3PO, and Beach Bum Luke. The reason these don't have spots on the list, and they're just an honorable mention, is because Star Wars is something I really cannot stand at this point. Like, I'm not going to drop money on LEGO Star Wars sets that I will never display, because I don't care about Star Wars at the moment. With that being said, I don't care about any upcoming Star Wars projects, except LEGO Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy, which is where all these crazy OCs are from. I can't wait to see this all come together in that special. Apparently it drops September 13th on Disney+, so I'll be watching that for sure. Maybe we'll do a watch along on the Twitch. Then we have Double Decker Bus, which I absolutely adore. It's a fantastic $30 LEGO City set. Not only do I have a niche with vehicles that have standing room inside, I love how compact and clean this design is. It's very simple and effective. One of my favorite sets of all time is the original LEGO Harry Potter Night Bus, and this is just a more realistic version of that. It's perfect. The Thor Ragnarok based Surtur set is labeled as a construction figure, so I guess Surtur is just the best construction figure from Marvel yet. The strange size these figures bring makes sense for Surtur, as I absolutely love the extremely clever reused part from the unmemorable villain of the forgettable Eternals flick. That's some great part usage, LEGO. Somehow that works really well. The two fire demons are amazing, a rather creepy minifigure design from LEGO. The $30 price tag is totally fine. The only reason this is not as high and why it's the only Marvel set on my list this time is because my interest in Marvel movies has drastically depleted, kind of like Star Wars, with the amount of constant slop that has come out since Endgame. How if I give, sorry to be more negative, a dishonorable mention, the Batman the Animated Series Batmobile. This $60 blue Batman the Animated Series Batmobile is just like, first off, why is it so blue? I don't get that vibe from the color in the show, and then also the $60 price tag frustrates me. Would have been on the list if it was cheaper, even with that blue color scheme. For the number 5 spot, we have the Dodo Airline set. This is not the best set of the list, but I just really want a lot of stuff in here. I want the Dodo Airlines building for my Lego Animal Crossing town. I want the Dodo Airline minifigure, what is it, Wilbur, right? We don't get his brother in here. And then Tangy is a great exclusive character. Still, it does feel very vacant, and the seaplane is really a step down without the roof or anything. Again, almost 4+ vibes. Now, the only other Animal Crossing set this summer is the Animal Crossing Town Hall, and this one is a lot better. The exterior perfectly captures the Town Hall from New Horizons. I like the tour vehicle as well. The interior does feel a bit weak though, and how little covers, and it makes the $80 price burn all the more. But I do love the minifigure selection with our first KK, an adorable Isabelle variant, though next time please give us a closed mouth expression, since that was the same head print from earlier in this year. Audi is perfect, new headpiece and all. Then we have the small Lego City Jungle ATV, which, yeah, this is at number 3 because it's only $10, and I get the return of my boy Johnny Thunder, who is one of my favorite original Lego characters from the old adventure themes I grew up with. We missed you, man. I love the update. And that isn't even all, because this also comes with a cute little red panda and printed map. It's simple and effective. All I need to do is get this set, though the other jungle sets look cute as well. TBH, can this spot be for both Lego Simbas dropping in summer 2024? I love them both, and I low-key appreciate Lego giving us a cheaper and more expensive option. But the smaller one is Simba the Lion Cub at $20, which is straight up the plushie I was most attached to growing up. I used to call the plush baby. I know it's very embarrassing. The other is Kid Simba, which I'm blown away with how Lego managed to capture so much roundness in the head without making this come off creepy or robotic. I can't wait to build and display this bad boy. It's an excellent statue, and The Lion King is my favorite of the 2D animated Disney movies. It's just crazy we waited this long for sets based on the film. And I gotta give a shout out, so I guess another honorable mention, to the Lego Sonic Egg Drillster, which might be the only good Sonic set this wave. I love elements of the other sets, but the boat set is this weird original idea. Frustrating as there's tons of existing locations and vehicles from the games which can be sets. And the Emerald Shrine kind of comes off scummy with the release with the absence of the Emerald itself. The Egg Drillster has a vehicle straight from the first video game ever that I played. Like literally this was the first boss I ever battled. Then again, this gives me vibes of X-Zone from Sonic Advance. Of course, the best part is Supersonic, exclusive to the set with a new headpiece altogether. And the Maria Shadow photo has me dying. Okay, maybe that's not the best choice of words. But I know, sorry. The Maria Shadow stuff makes me laugh. Alright, so my most wanted pick of this list. You've made it this far on the list. You probably know that, again, I'm less interested in Lego, I'm more interested in film. So one problem I've had with Lego is that they don't cover a lot of the interesting movies that I watch, but just a lot of Hollywood movies. Well, that's kind of a contradiction with this number 1 pick because it is from a Hollywood movie, but kind of the first Hollywood movie. That's right. Number 1 is the LEGO Ideas Jaws set. Now, it wasn't the first Hollywood movie. People call it the first summer blockbuster. But Jaws is a different kind of blockbuster to me. It was one of my preteen favorites, and it isn't a film built around action or flashy effects, despite having some of that, but rather built on dread and knowing there's an unstoppable, invincible threat out there that must be stopped, which, you know, goes more into horror themes, which is something we don't see too often from Lego, and covering topics like political corruption of local politics. And I love those themes in the Jaws movie and how they explore it. And not saying something like Star Wars doesn't cover themes like this, but I feel Jaws is a lot more human and personal. At least I connect with it more. And maybe that's just nostalgia talking. Maybe it's because I don't like the melodrama of the Star Wars movies. Not to say the Jaws movies aren't completely devoid of melodrama. As an idea set, clocking in at $150, I think this is just about perfect. I don't have any gripes with the fishing boat, which I know some people said was off here or there. I don't notice any of that. I love this. I love how the boat hull is shaped and built. I adore the build for the shark. How you can display it whole or halved, which is just perfect. You can have it sticking out of the water. They have the quote in there as well. It's a perfect quote set. And I love how they build the waves in the water. Speaking of which, the figures. Oh my gosh. I love the recolor of the Friends beanie, and the exclusive prints for both are great. And of course, whenever I see the main character, I think of All That Jazz, which is one of my favorite movies. So yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on the Jaws set. let me know, out of all these summer sets, which is your favorite. Sorry if things are a little bit different on the channel, but I always like Lego. Just also trying to make a movie right now, which is a lot of work. But thank you for sticking around. Subscribe for more Lego videos, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.